What is going on, everybody? It is your guy Jameson here with Two Tone Station. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve. The day has finally come. I knew they were going to do this because I saw the Music City football series being worked on, and obviously the first volume was Tajay Spears. It was super cool. It's almost like our own little, I don't know, kind of mini Hard Knocks type of deal where they're following the players around during the off season. But with that said, I had a feeling. How could you do this series and not include the man, the myth, the hopeful legend in Will Levis? Right? Everybody's enamored by this guy, and we all want to know and see what he's got. So this is huge. I'm so pumped about this, guys. So pumped about this. So we're gonna dive in and watch that video together, and let's see what it's all about. Let's see what our guy Billy Jeans has been up to, and yeah, I'm excited. But before we do that, go ahead and make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're enjoying your time here hanging out. Like I said, it's a new YouTube channel, and we're just kind of reacting to all things Titans. I'm always watching Titans, reacting to Titans, diving into Titans. I'm kind of obsessed with the Tennessee Titans ever since I was about 6 years old, so fault me if you want to. Um, but yeah, go ahead and do that. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's go ahead and get this thing rolling, because man, am I pumped. I am so pumped about this one. Let's roll.
Hello, guys.
What's up, brother? Hey.
Oh, I got you.
It's already fun with.
How are you? Good fun today?
So cool.
Hey everybody, I'm Will. I'm a quarterback in the NFL, and this is my life.
Pleased to have Will Levis join me.
$5:50 in the morning. Our boy's up. Pretty sure I have the same sink or faucet. No cap.
Roll out of bed, get dressed, get some water, and hop in the car. I'm usually out of bed in the car in about 5 minutes.
If that faucet has a little hand sensor, I've definitely got that. Definitely got the same one. And let me tell you what, when I'm out there doing ribs or on the grills, doing the Traeger or something, my hands are all nasty. I'm telling y'all, that sensor is a game changer. Game changer.
And I'm getting to
Have
the
a hair.
facility and doing everything that I need to do in my mornings. It's nice to be able to get a little extra sleep, and then also just have everything available to you when you get here.
Look at him, man. You can tell that place is a ghost town right now because it's... I didn't even see what time it was, but if he's up and at it, you know, ready to go, getting his water, ready to head out the door at 5:50 in the morning, you'd assume he's probably there 6:15, maybe earlier. I don't know how far he lives from the complex, but this man is a worker. He's a worker. This is awesome. This is awesome. First man in, last man out.
Try to make a point of setting the tone.
Yeah.
Getting here early. Force myself to be a morning person even though I'm not really one. The leadership aspect of it, have a hold on the temperature of a room and being able to set it when you need to. And that's something that I'm continuing to work on and keep getting better on, and I know I will.
Our guy knows he's got to lead by example. He's got to earn. You know, he's still only in his second year. I said that yesterday, but he's only in his second year. He's got a lot to prove still. There's a lot of haters. There's a lot of doubters. Not me. I'm a believer. I think Will Levis is going to be the shit, and I think he's going to be the shit with Brian Callahan as his head coach. That's neither here nor there, though, so doesn't matter what I think. But this man's got a lot to prove. He does. I could be dead wrong. They could be right. They could be dead wrong. I could be right. We just don't know yet, but this man's got a work ethic that says he's going to be a freaking baller.
Popping bottles and chipping.
Let's go. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
We're popping bottles and dipping.
Set high. Here we go. Here we go.
Rip it.
You're not that guy, pal. Set.
Incoming stupid ass Jaguars and Texans fans and Colts fans saying, "Oh, that was a wobbly pass. That was a duck."
Three damn thing. Touch. He made him miss. He made him miss.
Dude, I love it. Dude, he's hyped. I'm hyped. Hell yeah.
Physical aspects got to be there. Obviously, you got to be able to do everything you're asked of within your playbook.
This man's better than me. No, he's not. I'm lying. I'm up at 5 o'clock every morning, and I'm usually working until too late. Too late. But this man is actually practicing. He's doing physical activity throughout the day. I am doing far from physical activity throughout the day. So quite a big difference. But yeah, if I was, I can guarantee you better pencil in some nap time in there. Shit. Nap time, baby. I'm too old for that.
But I think it's just discipline and mental fortitude. There's a lot that goes into this position, and there's a lot on your plate with the responsibilities you have and what you need to know to have the team in the right position to do what they want to do on the field.
I believe him. I guarantee there's a lot that goes into that position. They don't say it's the hardest position on the field for no reason. And let me just tell you, I played quarterback for 1 year, and I was ass. It is hard, man. Not to mention I'm like 5'9". Yeah. That's only going to get me so far before I can't see over the damn lineman. I was much, much better playing the safety position. Whatever. Anyway, sorry guys, ADHD on a roll today.
I think it helps you connect the dots, like when you do get out there, and you see the shell or you see the couple indicators that you know you're looking for, you can either know what you're getting or narrow it down to these couple things. I feel like I've also made the most progress as a football player on a daily basis in these last few weeks of my entire life.
If I could ask him, I would legit want to know, is this set up for this specific series, like where he's in the dark all by himself and it's all ominous and he's dedicated and determined and reviewing his film and Morgan Freeman could do a damn narration on it? Or is this legit how it is, like where he just has time to go into the film room and just sit and really kind of analyze and critique himself? I really don't know how that works. My thoughts would be that he'd be with Bo and Brian, but I don't know if that's necessarily true all the time. There may be times where like those guys are tied up with other stuff and he's able to go into the film room and kind of review his stuff. I'd be interested to know. That's just me though.
So that's really cool to feel, just knowing that the work I'm putting in is paying off, and I see it all around the locker room and all around the building with how guys have handled themselves, come to work, and improved as the days have gone on. And we just got to keep pushing.
I just want to point out that it's 1:15 in the afternoon, I think, and he looks tired as shit. Nap time. I'm telling y'all, I would need a nap.
So, Will, I guess this off-season kind of been for you?
7
It's
p.m.
been
end
good,
of
you
the
know.
day.
I mean, first
So
year.
that's what his schedule kind of looks like for like a business day. Let's say he's up. It sounds like he's probably up about, I would guess, anywhere between, if he's leaving the house about 5:50. I don't know how quick he gets ready in the day. I imagine there isn't much to it. Like, you're not getting on a suit and tie and fixing your hair and all this other stuff. You're probably getting out of bed, throwing on some, if you're not showering, you're throwing on some new clothes. Otherwise, you're probably taking a quick shower, throwing on some fresh clothes, which are going to be gym clothes. You're brushing your teeth and you're getting the hell out of there. So I'm guessing if he's leaving about, or getting ready to walk out the door about 5:50, I would assume he's trying to get out by 6. Probably 5 o'clock, 4:35, I would guess, maybe to be comfortable. But then again, he's eating breakfast at the facility. He really doesn't have much to do in the morning, so he really might not have to get up until like 5:30. So 5:30, he's out of the house, let's say, by 6 o'clock. At the facility, let's say, by 6:30, maybe 6:15. Okay, and then just based on that schedule, he's got, practice in the morning. And then he's got the afternoons where, and there's probably gaps in his schedule, but it looks like he studies in the afternoon. 7 o'clock, I'm sure there's tons and tons of meetings in between what we're seeing here in this video, but 7 o'clock, he clocks out. He starts heading home. That's a long day. That's a 14-hour day at the facility, so maybe slightly less, but about a 14-hour day at the facility. And he's grinding, man. He is grinding, and it pumps me the hell up. Sorry, my beard was getting ripped out by my hoodie. Shit. Yeah, that really, it does. Seriously, though, it really pumps me up. Like, I don't know, man. I don't feel like we've had a quarterback with this type of aura and, like, I don't know, just, like, moxie. Like, he seems like the dude that's gonna just put his head down and grind. Like, I feel like with Ryan Tannehill, just using him as a comparison because he's the most recent person to compare to, most recent quarterback. Tannehill had some juice, but it wasn't like, it didn't like radiate off of him, right? Like, he wasn't like the swaggiest guy in the world, and he didn't have this aura about him. So it's like, yes, he had some juice, like where if he would score, pop off a run, or I've seen it. We've seen it. The finger roll was born, based on that juice, or you feeding off that juice, drinking that juice, whatever we want to say. But Will has like an aura too, where it's like it radiates off of him, where it's like a confidence that he walks around with, and then, I really, 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 really hope that it pays off on the field. Or not pays off, but translates to the field. Like, doesn't mean shit if you're swaggy or cool or you make mayonnaise perfume. It doesn't matter if the product on the field is booty. So, I'm really, really, really hopeful for this guy. I really am. I'm super pumped, man. This is the kind of stuff that like fires me up because he is like grinding, and I know all these guys are grinding, but we get to see firsthand, his work ethic, kind of, which is super neat to see.
In the NFL, obviously a lot rolling in right from college, the draft prep to then getting drafted, and first OTA and camp
Whirlwind,
period.
man.
It's a lot, so it was really good to decompress and gather, my thoughts and feelings about how last year went, and set goals and work towards how I want this year to go. So I'm excited about opportunities ahead.
Think about that. I mean, that's true if you really consider it. These guys during the pre-draft process and leading up to getting drafted and everything, like, you can set personal goals, but how I don't know. I feel like you would have to keep the bar kind of low to make sure that these are attainable goals. Like you could always say, yeah, I want to be the starting quarterback and win the Super Bowl my rookie year, but let's be realistic. And we know that's not going to happen for 99.9% of guys. So, it's probably hard at any position as a rookie to set reasonable goals for yourself. Not knowing where you're going to be going during this pre-draft process, and maybe I would bet your goals are different throughout the pre-draft process. Like your main mission during the pre-draft process is to sell yourself to a team and convince them that you're the guy. You're the guy they should draft. And then I would imagine once you're drafted, your goals shift right to some in-season goals. Like, what do you want to obtain on your or achieve? I should say, not obtain, achieve on your new team, right? So, I'm sure those goals change, but like I was saying, it's really hard probably for these guys to have realistic goals, right? That they can actually achieve. And that's what is so great about goals. Like, you don't want to set such lofty goals. Yes, it's good. Like, even at the workplace in the corporate world, think about earnings, like annual earnings, or any kind of target financial goals. Those are always almost like in a company, you don't even meet the goal for the current year. Like, let's say the goal is $1 billion, and you fall short of that $1 billion. Well, that company still, they're going to release the next year's goal or the plan, and the goal is going to be $2 billion, even though you didn't hit the $1 billion. So it's like, it's not bad to create these unachievable goals, but I think you do need to pepper in goals that are realistic. And like he was saying, this offseason, he actually had a chance to kind of sit down, reflect, and list out his goals for the 2024-2025 season. So I imagine, it can't hurt to not have to be going through a freaking whirlwind of, what is the pre-draft process. So I think, of course, he's going to have some more comfortability. He's going to have some more time to do the things that should hopefully help him improve and become more consistent as, an NFL quarterback. And like we should all be hoping and praying for, that he's the franchise quarterback for the Tennessee Titans, because I would love nothing more for Will Levis to be our quarterback for the next 15 years. Hell, why not 20? Let's freaking go. If this guy can pan out, he's an awesome person. Love his personality. Like I said, he's got great aura. He's a super cool, down-to-earth dude, it sounds like, and he's a team-first guy that's a hard worker. So you can't ask for much more than that. It just needs to, like I said, hopefully translate on the field. Never forget that opening. When he debuted, and sorry to keep interrupting, but when he debuted, man, whew, nobody was expecting him to go off like that. I wasn't. I don't think anybody was expecting him to go off like he did. And that was so amazing, man. We needed it. After last season, even though it still didn't get turned around, the ship wasn't righted, we needed that injection of a little bit of hope. Will at least help me see the light at the end of the tunnel before shutting that shit down. And that was really neat to see. Yeah, man. That game was wild, and it was in them Love You Blues, baby. That was awesome. The Oiler throwbacks. I tell you what, that was so sick, and I think he's capable of much more of those. You gotta consider the situation he was thrust into, but I'm not even gonna get into that. Slime me, angry runs, baby. The scepter. It's funny because he was on a Good Morning Football interview yesterday, the day before, and he said the scepter may have gotten broken during a move into his new place, which is kind of hilarious. He needs a new scepter. What are we doing, Kyle Brandt? We need to get the man another scepter. And that's it, baby. Volume 2. Will Levis.
Here's some things that didn't make the cut. Thanks for watching.
No, it's not for me. Thank you, sir.
We had a time.
Just give him some binoculars. Well, I don't know if you guys have tried binoculars lately. They are crazy right now.
What? Oh, that is hilarious. If you guys didn't know, binoculars are kind of the bee's knees. They're wild, man. They like make you see things really close. Insane. I know. All right, guys. That's going to do it for me, man. I'm pumped. I'm so pumped for this season. I keep saying it, but I am so freaking pumped for this season and to see what this guy's got. So pumped, man. I can't even, like... I just want to... I don't want to break anything. I'm pumped. And man, Callie's system, we're going to be passing the ball. I'm so pumped, guys. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I don't know how many more times that I can say that I'm freaking pumped, but I'm going to get out of here. Hope you guys have a wonderful Friday Eve. We'll catch you tomorrow. It'll be Friday. TGIF. Hallelujah. We will catch you tomorrow. And as always, tighten up. Drop some comments, thoughts, recommendations, whatever you got. Drop them in the chat or in the comments section. And we will talk to you tomorrow. Peace out. Tighten up.